everyone and welcome back to Get Fit for a Purpose. I'm Jo, your host, and today I want to talk about the dreaded 3-week slump. So it is a fact that most people start a new diet or fitness kick with loads of enthusiasm and really high hopes, full of good intentions. But at around the 3-week mark, many of us hit a wall and quit. So if this sounds familiar to you, you're absolutely not alone. It's a thing. It's really quite common. But why does it happen? Well, it seems that 3 weeks in is when, for most people, the initial excitement begins to fade. The motivation begins to wear off. Things are getting tough to fit into your life, and your new routine hasn't yet become a habit. So your body and mind are still adjusting to those new demands that you're putting on it. And without that initial burst of motivation that you had, without that focus, it's so easy to feel discouraged and give up. Of course, it's not just 3 weeks in that we can have those issues. We all have times in our weight loss or fitness regime when it just feels too hard. We get a bit bored, we get tired, maybe we're aching, and we just think, we want to give up. So the advice in this podcast isn't just about for the 3-week mark, it's for any time that you hit a rough patch. So let's look at some practical stuff that you can do so that when you do hit the slump, because we all hit them, here are some strategies that should help you push through it. First, I want you to break it down. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, it's easy to lose sight of your progress and get discouraged. Instead of focusing on long-term goals that might seem daunting, what you need to do is break your fitness down into some daily tasks. For example, instead of fixating on losing the 10 kilograms that is your overall target, concentrate on what you need to do today. Make sure you drink enough water, fit in your 30-minute workout or that walk, or choose a healthy meal. Achieving some small daily goals, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. It keeps you motivated. It builds the trust back up in yourself to be able to do what you say you're going to do. That little mind trick works in lots of ways as well. So I often use it if you're walking, running, or cycling up a big hill and you're struggling. Don't keep looking at the top of the hill and how far away it is and how difficult it's going to be. Just bring your focus right in on the 10 or 20 metres in front of you. Take a deep breath and focus on that. It'll be done before you know it. Take those next few steps and then refocus on the next 10, 20 metres, the next few steps that you need to make. I use it all the time. Next, remember your why. Why did you start this journey? Was it to feel better, improve your health, boost your confidence? Knowing what your why is and keeping it at the forefront of your thoughts can really help with motivation. So if you haven't done it already, how about you write down the reasons you started, what you want to achieve, and put them where you'll see them every day. Post-it note on your fridge, next to your bathroom mirror, even as a note on your phone, or maybe as a diary appointment that pops up the same time every day, maybe first thing in the morning. When you are reminded daily of why you started, it actually becomes easier to stay committed. Your brain learns that's what you want to do and that's what it needs to focus on, even when things are getting tough. The third thing I would suggest is visualization. Sounds a bit woo-woo, but visualization is a powerful tool. If you think it sounds too woo-woo for you, reframe it. Think of it as focus instead. It's the same principle. Just spend a few minutes each day picturing or focusing, if that's your preferred word, on yourself reaching your fitness goals. Think about how you're going to feel, what you're going to look like, and how your life will be better. Will you have more energy? Will you be happier? You'll be able to do more things. And it isn't just wishful thinking. Visualization or focus can really boost your confidence and determination and help you get where you want to get to. When you can see success, when you have that focus, it becomes more attainable. It feels more attainable. So again, it's about training that brain, making it easier to stick to your plan. The fourth thing I want to say is that sometimes, despite our best efforts, we hit a rough patch. Maybe your current workout isn't enjoyable. Perhaps it's too intense and leaving you aching all over, workout after workout after workout, so you're miserable. This is where the little saying I have, which is adjust, don't quit, comes into play. If something isn't working for you, don't throw in the towel, just tweak it. Change your routine. Try a new fitness class or adjust your schedule. If you've been hammering yourself for an hour at the gym, bring it down to 45 minutes, bring it down to half an hour. Remember, flexibility in your approach helps you work out what actually works for you. And adjusting your plan, that isn't a sign of failure. It's how you get to success, because none of us are going to start out on day one with a plan for a diet and a fitness routine that's perfect. We're going to have to tweak it. It's just life. It's how it's going to happen. So opening your mind to that, knowing that adjusting your plan is how you succeed, will help you get more comfortable with making those changes when actually everything's feeling a bit rubbish and you need to mix it up. The final thing I want to say is lean on your support system. Hopefully your friends and family are on board with what it is that you're trying to do. Reach out to them for encouragement. If you don't have that type of conversation with your friends or family, maybe join a fitness group, a gym. Consider hiring yourself a personal trainer or a coach. Having someone to share your journey with is really important. It'll help you see the way forward when things are a bit rubbish. It'll also help you see how far you've come. And that can go a really long way to providing the accountability and the support you'll need to keep going. Talking with other people who have experienced or are going through the same stuff as you, it can make you feel less isolated and more motivated. And also the opportunity to celebrate wins, to share those wins when you have made progress, no matter how small they are, it's motivating. It keeps you going. Pushing through those tough weeks that we all have is where real transformation happens. It's where you build resilience and you prove to yourself that you can achieve what you've set your mind to do. So please don't let the 3-week slump, all those tough moments that you will come across as you go through your journey, don't let them derail your progress. Just remember, one day at a time, one workout at a time. I hope these tips help you push through and come out stronger on the other side. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast for more tips and advice, and follow me on Instagram for daily motivation, updates, support, advice. Until next time, bye!